Cosmic beings, welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. My name is Devon, and I will be doing a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Alrighty, dokie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your help in co-creating these messages. I really do enjoy bringing them forward. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, thank you for your support on the channel. The like, shares, comments, subscribes, and of course, the donations all really do help out. So, thank you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading from me, the information for that is in the description box below. Okay. So, I actually already recorded for today. And I was in the middle of doing something else and heard like record a message really quick. So let's see what's going on. Okay. We've got the Knight of Honey. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very prepared energy. It's a slow moving energy. Um, and then Nine of Dreams. This is really stuck in your head. This is insomnia. This is anxiety. If you're struggling with your health in any way, check with a medical health professional. I'm not offering medical advice or assistance. We're looking at things from a spiritual standpoint and an energetic standpoint. Queen of Dreams. I have to check for nudity on these cards. So this is actually, I'm gonna do this. Okay. What I'm getting from the imagery on this, one, you could feel like you have a lot of eyes on you. Um, you could also be feeling like you're being pulled in multiple different directions right now. And kind of almost like being swallowed whole by your by like mental anguish. And it has something to do with moving towards something or someone that has taken you quite a while. Like the Knight of Honey, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. But it's prepared energy. So maybe it's like thinking like, do I have all my ducks in a row? Am I actually prepared for this? Am I actually ready for this? Like you could be having like really weird dreams right now. I'm just gonna say it. You might be being called. I don't like to say the word need. You might be being called to do some clearing and cleansing of your energy. I'm getting kind of like with especially normally I don't get this with these cards, but like all of these eyes are making me feel like maybe you do have a lot of eyes on you, maybe you're in the public eye in some way, but you could also be having like a lot of like I guess monitoring spirits. I think that's one term for it. But just like a lot of energetic eyes on you. So and again, it's nothing to be fearful of or scared of or anything. It's just being aware of it and then also knowing your own power and sovereignty, claiming that power and sovereignty and clearing and cleansing your energy. Nine of Skins. This is Nine of Wands. This is wounded warrior energy. Maybe you're going through a deep period of healing right now. And we've got 9 out here. So you could be seeing a lot of nines. Nines are the number of completion. Maybe it's time to complete something. King of Honey, it's King of Pentacles. Maybe there's a lot of worry about your finances right now. Getting like a leveling up in finances that is taking place. You're going from the Knight to the King. That's growth, that's maturity, that's stability, it's security. Um, okay. What else is going on, Spirit? Hmm. Hmm. The wheel. So the wheel's turning in your favor is what I'm hearing, which makes sense for going from the Knight to the King. So all your preparation is about to pay off. All of the pain and everything that you've gone through, all the healing that you've done, you're about to see like the reward of doing all of this internal work and also physical work. Like Pentacles, that's our physical world. So you're about to see your hard work pay off is what I'm hearing. But it's also about like work smarter, not harder energy that's coming through. It's very, yeah, up in your head, kind of Ten of Pentacles. Dude, that's building an empire. That's multi-generational wealth. Leaving a legacy. And Seven of Songs, which is Seven of Cups. Yeah, make sure you're staying grounded right now, protected. Okay. Seven of Songs, Seven of Cups. That is has to do with your emotional state of being. Oh, it's a choice. That's what's coming through. Okay, it's the choice that weaves your path through harmony and confusion. Each string plays a note on its own. Choosing to play any particular order of strings can result in a beautiful song or discordant chaos. Are your emotions distracting or overwhelming? What is the source of that distraction? Is it difficult to stay focused on your heart? Do you feel confident about your choices or are you wavering? What makes you second guess yourself and what will help you focus your intentions? Okay. So you could be in an overwhelmed kind of state. You could be being called to really pay attention to your emotional body right now because there's a lot of like mental stuff going on, like up in your head. But then there's a lot of focus on your physical reality, which isn't a bad thing. It's just if you're too overly focused on those two things and not really paying attention to your emotional state, it's an out of balanced energy. But I mean, 10 of Honey, dude, that's big money, dude. Like big money. Knight. Okay. Knight of Swords can be talking about communicating something. Okay. And then Ace of Songs. That is an emotional, like a new beginning. Your cup runneth over. And then Queen of Songs, which is Queen of Cups. This is very nurturing. Um, very emotionally mature, very nurturing, very um open, receptive. I'm hearing something like, do I have enough to offer? Okay. So you could be worried about your finances, and mm, there's something that has to do with a new beginning in love or relationships. It can be romantic or platonic, just take it as it resonates, but it does have to do with communicating as well. And this new beginning that you're being given here is leading you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like big money. So in King of Pentacles, it's very grounded, very stable, very financially abundant. And then what? Okay. Is there an offer that there you could be getting ready to make an offer to somebody? Hmm. Hmm. Six of Songs. This could be somebody from your past. This could be somebody you shared a past life with. This could be a situation from your past. We got a good bit of water energy going on. What's the message, Spirit? Night of Dreams. That's communicating. That's speaking your truth. Hmm. I don't know. There's an urgency. So there's an urgency, like there's an urgency on recording this message. There's an urgency that I'm feeling in this message. Maybe you have this sense of urgency, but you're kind of worried. Like, is it actually like, am I prepared enough to do this thing? For some of you, it could be making a romantic offer to somebody. So you've got the Ace of Songs out here, which is Ace of Cups. That's a new beginning when it comes to love. I'm feeling like this Knight and King energy is a different energy than this Queen energy over here. And it doesn't have to be associated with gender. It's just, it feels like a different energy. So you could be wanting to revisit something from the past. This doesn't have to be another person, but definitely could be. Maybe this is a childhood dream or something like that that is coming back online. It has to do with your finances. It has to do with the emotional aspect of yourself. And then it also Yeah, it's gonna pull you out of the Nine of Swords energy, which is very anxious, very stuck in your head, very insomnia. Like, and Nine of Swords is not a pleasant place to be. Um, okay, the Knight of Dreams is also talking about expansion. It's pushing the limits of your knowledge in an attempt to learn and grow. Okay. Okay, it's also talking about balancing your emotional landscape with your logical ideas. So there could be an element of like balancing your head and your heart energy here. Okay, what are they being guided to do? Strength. Okay. You're being guided to tap into your strength energy. Know that you are strong. Eight of Songs. Okay, this is walking away from something that was previously fulfilling. You put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it. This could be career, this could be a person. I mean, it's just going to vary. But intuitively, you know it is time to walk away from something and towards something else, and it is requiring you to tap into your strengths. And it has something to do with your money, like with your finances. Has something to do with building something. Building, and this is, I'm getting like career in this sense. So maybe this is going towards somebody that you want to work with or an opportunity that you want to work on. It's very interesting energy. Like really urgent. Like I didn't even like normally I'll change my clothes and put my little cover on and everything, and it was just like sit down and put your rings on and go. Like, okay. Well, it's very urgent. It's a very urgent message. So, two of songs. This could have to do with the soulmates. And with the Queen of Honey on the bottom of the deck, that's Queen of Pentacles. This could have something to do with the counterpart. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So soulmate, counterpart, take it as it resonates. This could be somebody you knew in the past. This definitely past life energy. Again, it could be an opportunity with the two of songs out here. I'm really kind of in the ace of songs. That's definitely that's relationship energy for sure. So it's like you're being guided to walk away from something and towards something else that's going to be even more fulfilling. And it's going to help you really stabilize your energy, really ground it in. Maybe you're about to make a grounded offer of some sort to somebody. That could be part of what's going on here. But intuitively, you're getting the guidance to do this, to tap into your strength, and to move towards whatever this is, whether it's a person or an opportunity, has something to do with like the wheel of fate is turning in your favor, is what I'm hearing. And it's after a period of a lot of healing, a lot of healing. And so maybe you're not quite sure, maybe you're not seeing yourself clearly, maybe you're not quite sure if you're ready for this, but you are. And that could be what's coming through. Eight of Dreams, yeah, this is really stuck in your head. Nine of Songs, this is wish fulfillment though. And 10 of, holy shit, that's 10 of Cups. Dude, that's happily ever after energy. And it's wish fulfillment. And the Empress. That's divine feminine energy. Fascinating. This could be a counterpart message for sure. I just want to say this. I have never gotten the 10 of honey and the 10 of songs in this particular deck in one reading. And that is the 10 of pentacles and the 10 of cups. It's literally happily ever after and an empire and building a legacy. This is having it all. Like you're manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams is what I'm hearing. And there's an urgency to it. There's something in the energy where it's like it's here for you now, but you're questioning on whether you're ready for it. You're questioning on whether you're prepared enough, whether you're stable enough, whether you're grounded enough. Yeah, and you're really up in your head about it. Really up in your head about it, fighting like mental demons, kind of. Um, like just that, anxiety and overthinking and all of that. Okay. Give me just a second here. interesting. So, I haven't done this in a very, very long time, but I'm being called to actually go through, like, use another tarot deck. Um, which is really interesting. Okay. Oh, does this have something to do with the moon? Okay, I know it's really random, but this tarot deck is called the Blood Moon Tarot. And I was being guided to use that, and then I was also told to grab this one as well. So we are in a blue moon. Maybe there's a situation here. This could 100% be a counterpart reading. I am getting that energy big time. So if you're feeling like this is a once in a blue moon type of opportunity that you had with this person, maybe there's something with the energy right now where you're being really pushed to do something about this in this energy right now. Maybe that's what it is. Honestly, because it was like I was not planning on recording anymore today. I already recorded one. I was gonna post it here shortly. And then it was like, sit down and do the reading really quick. It was really weird. Okay, nine of swords. You are very much in your head. Very much in your head, my love. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. This is like two nine of swords. This is, oh my God, this is, you are just overthinking everything. You're stuck in your head. You're overly trying to logically process something. You're when, where, how, why, what, like just up in your head. About, I feel like life in general, but especially about the situation. We got the Empress out here. This could be a counterpart message for a masculine. That's really what's coming through. Um, thank you, Spirit. The freaking Emperor just popped out of the deck. I was just saying, it could be for Divine Masculine. We got the Divine Masculine card. So, Four of Swords, this is rest, rejuvenation. It's also there's stagnancy coming in here. So you could have been in a period of like rest and rejuvenation, and then it's like you're being asked to do something now, and you're staying stuck in your head when it comes to the situation. Stop overthinking it and just do it. Whatever you're being called to do, you're being called to do something. You're intuitively being called to do something. You know what that thing is, I'm hearing. And it's time to do this. It's a really interesting message. Normally I don't have this sense of urgency when I'm doing my readings. It doesn't really happen a lot. Every now and again it does, but this is like, get this message out, do this now. Like it's really interesting. Really interesting. So, yeah, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you could be, that's another freaking counterpart energy. Yeah, this is logic over heart energy. So if you're trying to overly logically process something right now, you're being guided not to, because this is a matter of the heart. There's a lot of water energy out here, which is emotions. The fucking Empress, dude. We got the Empress in two different decks. You're I feel like this is a masculine message, and you are being guided to your Empress, like, now. Yeah, there's something in the energy. Dude, this is really interesting. Very, very interesting. The world. You're being guided to, holy shit. You're being guided to take forward determined action and put an end to something. And I do, okay, so this is a counterpart message. I just heard it's time to put an end to the physical separation. That's so there's something here with the energy. I feel like it's interesting. So the message that I did earlier, and I'm being guided to post this one first, but the message that I did earlier, there was a lot that was coming out about not listening to your intuition, missing some of the signs, um, choosing to do like mundane tasks and distract yourself with things like, in this situation, like, you're being given guidance, you're being given the signs to reach out to your person, to break no contact, basically. And then you're sitting there like, well, I need to deep clean my baseboards, or I need to repaint the baseboards in my house before I can do this. Like something that maybe you do need to do, but it's not something that's like, it's unrelated. It's not that big of a deal. Um, you know, Page of Swords, you're being guided to communicate with this Empress. It landed right on the Empress. This is communication. Yeah, it's time to break no contact. There's something here in the energy where like it's time to do this. And your intuition has been going wild telling you to do this, but you haven't really fully been paying attention. Knight of Swords, dude, that's more communication. That's bringing communication. Ooh, and I do feel like it's to this person, and it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, we've got the Devil. Is that in reverse? No. Is the you okay, the overthinking and the being stuck in your head could be the temptation. This could be so the devil energy is something that is keeping you stuck in like a lower vibration. It's not allowing you to fully shift into a higher vibration. It's earthly, not really earthly matters, but it's just it's ego matters. It's stuff that like you're focused on. It can be distraction, it can be vices, it can be overthinking, it can be doom scrolling, it can be being overly busy so that you don't have to listen to the signs that are coming in right now. Oh, and it did land on the Nine of Swords, so this could absolutely be overthinking. You're 100% overthinking something and you're being guided to just take action on it right now. Yeah, intuitively, you are getting the guidance to do this. I feel like you're just ignoring your intuition a little bit. Um, Yeah, we got two High Priestess cards in two different decks. This is really interesting. This is kind of fun because, like, seeing what cards come out that are duplicates from the other energy. You know what's interesting? I looked at the bottom of the deck a minute ago and we had the Devil on the bottom of this deck. And Two of Honey, it's Two of Pentacles. You could have a lot going on right now, and that might be part of this. Seven of Cups. This is sitting there contemplating all your options. Yeah, there's overthinking coming through with this as well. It's like, how do I do this? What do I say? Oh, you could be sitting there like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Stop overthinking it. Listen to your intuition and just, it's about breaking no contact. Of course, approach an empress with respect, but like, I feel like you're really overthinking this and the perfectionism just came through. So you could be like, this has to be perfect. I have to say the perfect right thing. And what is it that I can say at this point that's gonna, I just heard makeup for this and that. Like, stop overthinking it and just do it. King of Wands and Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this is boredom, stale, stagnant, stuck. Stuck was coming through in the other message earlier today as well. So you could be kind of in this stuck energy, and the thing that you're being called to do is to reach out right now, but you're distracting yourself, you're busying yourself, you're overthinking it. Yeah. Okay. King of Wands is very passionate energy. It's also an entrepreneurial energy. This could have something to do, yeah, you might be being called to reach out to your empress so that you can get started on soul mission, building a business, something like that. Because there's an entrepreneurial energy coming out here, and then it's like this is multi-generational wealth that you're headed for. And Ten of Cups, that's happily ever after. King of Cups, Six of Swords, okay. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is an emotionally mature energy. This is speaking from the heart. This is having a heart-to-heart conversation, and it's going to lead you to calmer waters. That's what you're not fully seeing right now is it's doing this is going to lead you towards calmer waters. Oh, and it's an end of betrayal. I just heard this is the end of the era of betrayal. And you could be feeling very left out in the cold when it comes to your feminine, but what you don't understand is there's a fucking Ten of Cups in two different decks. This is happily ever after. Your yeah, your person wants this as well. This isn't just a fantasy, is what I just heard. This isn't all up in your head. This isn't just a fantasy. It's time. I heard you need to reach out so that you can see that it's not just a fantasy. I hesitate to use the word need because we really don't need to do anything. It's free will, but it's one of these things like you're really being guided at this time to reach out so that you can see for yourself what this Empress I just heard wants from you. but it's not going to be it's not going to be like this empress is taking something from you. Like this is a very balanced energy. I mean, divine masculine, divine feminine, it's very, very balanced. You could be viewing your feminine in a Queen of Swords energy, which is kind of cold, kind of guarded, very heavily boundaried. But the thing is it's one of these like this is an empress. So yes, they absolutely have the ability to shift into this Queen of Swords energy when they need to. Like they have their sword and they'll use it when they need to, but it's not their dominant energy. Their dominant energy, this is the Empress is the energy of like like it's time to show up in your Queen of Cups energy, which is very nurturing, open, receptive. And then in a situation, this Empress knows when the situation calls for boundaries and to put some distance and everything and stay guarded. And then when it's time to get to work and handle physical matters. And then when it's time to what was the other one? Yeah, so I hit all of them, right? Yeah, the Empress, it's all the queens in the deck. So it's literally the ability to show up in whatever way is required to handle that situation. So if it's around a bunch of like karmic people that are very focused on 3D stuff, they're going to be in the Queen of Swords energy and just kind of like, they're not going to like access is going to vary to this Empress depending on who's approaching this Empress. And the thing is, you're an emperor. I feel like you are this person's emperor. And so when you approach them, I really feel like they're going to shift more into this soft, open energy. Maybe at first they're going to be a little guarded because they're going to like, make sure and like, you know, what, like, what energy are you in? Is it time? Are you actually ready for this? And then the moment you tap into that King of Cups energy and really open up and become vulnerable with this person and authentic, and I just heard stand on business, like, own whatever it is, like take accountability in whatever you need to take accountability in, you're gonna get that nurturing energy. And I feel like, yeah, you're really being called to do this right now. And I'm hearing the tower is going to continue to fall until you do this. So you're going to continue to have shaky foundational situations. You're going to continue to hit roadblocks, closed doors, so on and so forth, because your Empress has a huge part to do with this next phase of life. Interesting. Okay, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Judgment. It's a spiritual awakening. This has to do with you getting into alignment. This is as a result of your awakening. Because you allowed yourself to fully go through this awakening process and do what was necessary, you healed what was necessary, you prepared what was necessary. Because you did all of that, this is your gift. The universe is trying to bring you your gift, but you have to go get this gift. Page of Cups, yeah. This is a baby offer. A baby romantic offer. It's heart to heart communication. Yeah, you're really being guided to have this heart to heart with this person. And there's something in the energy, like it's so urgent. So there's something in this energy right now, and you're just not paying attention. Well, some of you're not paying attention to your intuition. It's just that you're so up in your head in overthinking and everything that it's louder than your intuition. So you're listening more to that head spinning, overthinking energy versus actually pulling into the now moment, tapping into your body and following that intuitive guidance. Oh, wait. I was not expecting this to be the message. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're keeping this really close to the chest right now, and this is also you like it's time to reevaluate the situation with this person. It's the perfect time for this. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's very grounded, stable energy. Three of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to put an end to this waiting energy. Knight of Wands and Ace of Swords. It's time to make this offer. And Ace of Swords is communication. So it's time to communicate your truth. And I'm hearing to the person that lights you up, that's inspirational, that's your muse, that it's like you really are desiring communication with this person, and this person wants it too. It's just They're the empress. So the emperor gets to approach the empress. That's how that works. Um, yeah, it's time for this. There's something, and it doesn't have something to do with the blue moon energy. I don't know. Justice. It's time to balance the scales out when it comes to the situation. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come with it. Five of Swords. Stop self-sabotaging. This is self-sabotage energy. Five of Dreams, Five of Swords. That's self-sabotaging. That's not. Yeah, it's staying up in your head and not allowing yourself to follow the guidance that is coming up. Ten of Dreams. That's Ten of Swords. That's betrayal, and maybe you're worried about betrayal when it comes to this person. The interesting thing is, though, is I'm hearing this is an end to the cycle of betrayal for you. And I heard, especially when it comes to romantic partnership, that one I can't show. Page of Dreams, that's, yeah, that's communication. That's reaching out and communicating. The Fool, take this leap. You're manifesting this. The universe is trying to bring you your manifestations, but you have to take the leap. You have to go towards this. Four of Skins, that's Four of Wands, that's union, reunion energy. It's the marriage card as well. The Lovers, holy shit. Yeah, that's Counterpart. That's marriage. It's Ten of Cups out here twice. Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're aligning with your highest timeline. This is what you're manifesting. You and your person are manifesting this. You both are desiring this. It's time. It's time, dude. It's time to do it. Stop overthinking it. Just, you know, like, hey, I went through spiritual awakening. I've come into the awareness of some things. Would you care to talk about it? It doesn't have to be anything like, again, don't go to an empress and try and play games. You will get that Queen of Swords energy, guaranteed. So, but I don't feel like you're going to. So it's, of course, approach this person with respect and everything, but I feel like you just have a deep appreciation for this person. So it's not like you're gonna approach them in some funky wonky way that like pulls out that Queen of Swords energy. I don't feel like that's what's going to happen. I do feel like that's a worry. I just heard it's time to test the waters. It's time for this. Page of Swords, wherever it went, can be baby communication. Can be a text or a message or something like that. Something, just it's small, but it's to break the ice. You're being asked to break the ice. And what's going to happen is you're going to find I just heard you're going to fuck around and find yourself in the sun. The sun is an amazing energy. This is beautiful, positive, harmonious, uplifting. Just, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it is also divine masculine energy. And I just heard it's time for this divine masculine to allow themselves to stand in the sun with their divine feminine. It's time for this. I mean, we've got union, reunion, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, happily ever after, building an empire, building a legacy. You're meant to work with you're meant to do life with this person. You're meant to work with this person. You are desiring this. Your person is desiring this. So it's time. Divine timing is here. Your intuition's been guiding you to do this. I just feel like you've been so stuck in your head that you're not fully seeing that. And yeah, there's something here. Mm, definitely could have to do with the full moon because um I'm just gonna say it. Psychic attacks and things like that amp up during the full moon. Make sure you're staying protected, doing your spiritual hygiene, so on and so forth. If you're really in a lot of confusion energy right now, know that that's probably external. That's probably stuff being sent to you. Yeah, because I got these eyes at the beginning. It's like you might be getting a lot of interference right now, and it's not allowing you to fully listen to your intuition because you're in a very confused energy. And there's something here with you breaking this no contact situation. It's going to bring so much clarity, and then you're going to finally be able to fully shift into your highest version of self. And understand that's a process. Four of Songs, Four of Cups. That one came out in this other deck as well. That's stale and stagnancy. I'm here to read this one out of this here book. Um, discontent, yeah. Um, it's this is not wanting the options you have or feeling unable to make the choice that is truest to your desires. Have you been ignoring an obvious solution to a problem? What do you dislike about that solution? Um, what would satisfy you instead, and is that option a viable choice? Are you stuck with the feeling that nothing can soothe? Are you suppressing your desires? Are you feeling unable or embarrassed to express yourself? Are you being pressured to take a path that doesn't feel right for you? Oh, interesting. Okay. So this could be, yeah, this could be an energy where you're being called to do something that's going to make you really uncomfortable at first. And it's because you just don't know fully how this other person truly, it's not even really how they truly feel about you, because I feel like at this point, I'm getting this energy where it's like, that this person has feelings for you, but it's one of those, like, maybe you're really worried that this person wouldn't want to actually anchor this in with you in the physical realm. And that's what's keeping you stuck in your head and overthinking it. And you're really being asked to allow yourself to go for it and just see. Five of honey, that's five of pentacles. We got that earlier. This is feeling left out in the cold. This can also be financial hardship energy as well. um so just take that as it resonates, but I'm hearing it's time to allow yourself to get out of the cold. So it's this metaphor of like, it's time. If you've been watching your feminine from a distance and you've been feeling very left out of their life, your feminine is desiring communication with you as well. So it's time to allow yourself to go towards them and start communicating with them. And it has something to do with soul mission and soul purpose as well. Two of skin, that's two of wands. This is fantasizing, staying up in your head, not allowing yourself to actually anchor in these deeper desires. Seven of honey, seven of pentacles, this is waiting. Yeah, you've been stuck waiting and staying in your head and fantasizing, and you haven't fully been understanding and seeing that your intuition is telling you it's time to act. It's time to take this forward action. And the emperor, holy shit. Dude, I don't get the Emperor and the Empress often out of one deck when I do readings. We've got two Emperors and two Empresses out of two different decks that came out in this reading, plus two Ten of Cups energy, which is happily ever after. We've got the Lovers, which is, divine love. We've got the Four of Wands, which is reunion, union, marriage energy, long-term commitment energy. And then we've got two emperors, two empresses, that's divine masculine, divine feminine energies, that's counterpart energy. It's amplified. This is, oh, holy moly. And I can feel some of your anxiety energy. You're just being asked to just go for it, though. You're not gonna regret it. Like, you're really not gonna regret it. Ace of Wands, it's time to make a passionate offer. King of Pentacles, this has something to do with your finances as well. And another Sun card. This is you really being just positive, joyful, happy, uplifted. This is your spark coming back for life. This is you having the umph to do life again. And then Queen of Cups, I just heard this is the version of your Empress that you are going to tap into. It might take a minute after, like, I'm getting kind of an energy of like maybe it's going to be small talk for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you get to the bulk of what is actually like being that needs to be talked about, feelings and future potentials and so on and so forth. That's when you're going to get this Queen of Cups energy, very open, nurturing, receptive, emotionally safe. And we've got King of Cups, Queen of Cups out here. I think we got all the counterpart energy out here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like, this is ridiculous. It's just get out of your head. You're not allowing yourself to listen to your intuition because you're too stuck up in your head right now. Eight of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Nine of Pentacles. Holy shit. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, your Empress could be a business owner. That was just a random one that came through. Nine of Pentacles can talk about being a business owner. It's financially very self-made. It's an entrepreneurial energy as well. Knight of Cups is a romantic offer. Eight of Wands is fast moving energy, fast. It can be fast communication. It's also letting you know that you have lots of manifestations that are trying to make their way to you. It just requires you to take divinely inspired action to get some of these things. And Six of Wands, this could be one or both of you being in the public eye. This could be part of your soul purpose. This is also letting you know that you're going to be victorious in this endeavor. You are going, that's okay, you're going to be victorious when it comes to this communication and this romantic offer to this Empress energy. You're going to be victorious with this. So get out of your own way and go do it. Very, very straightforward. Stay grounded and protected. With the Seven of Wands here, stay grounded and protected. Um, not it, this could have something to do with spiritual protection as well. I'm just gonna say it. There could be something here with you reaching out to your Empress that provides an extra layer of protection around you. And that might be why it's important for you to go now under this moon phase and express your hidden emotions. The Magician, you are manifesting this. You are definitely manifesting this. And the Ace of Cups. This one came out earlier as well. This is a new beginning in love. You're feeling like it's an illusion, but it's not. You're manifesting this. You're consciously manifesting this. So is your person. It's not an illusion. And when you reach out to this person and you allow yourself to take this new beginning and this new opportunity that is presenting itself to you right now when it comes to this relationship, a lot of other illusions are going to be lifted for you. You're going to find a sense of peace and clarity by communicating with this person. And that's another huge aspect here is it's like you've been trying to get clarity and you've been really in your head overthinking, and then by you going towards this Empress, there's going to be an energetic thing that happens between you two that's going to relieve a lot of this confusion and bring in clarity. It's also going to relieve a lot of this anxiety, a lot of these sleepless nights, or I just heard days. It's going to relieve a lot of the issues that you might be having sleeping. Maybe you've been having really funky dreams. I do feel like there's a whole hell of a lot of eyes on you, some good, some bad in the spirit realm. Like it just is what it is. Again, don't be fearful of it. It's nothing to be fearful of. It's just to be aware of it so that you can really protect your own energy. There is something else going on here when it comes to people messing with um there's a little bit of like nefarious magic being sent your way. Maybe you're getting hit with shit because you're so close to reaching out to your counterpart. So that could be a part of this too, is just coming through to just be like, just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. You're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna see why um after you do it. And it does have something to do with energetic protection. So, and it's not saying that like your Empress is going fully energetically protect you, though I feel like they can. It's one of those like when an Emperor and an Empress come together, the energy dynamic that happens is automatically very, very protected. Okay. What? Three of Swords, this is grief. Three of Cups, this is collaboration. And happy, harmonious community. Um, it's time to go heal your heart, is what I just said. What I just heard, I mean, what I just said. It's time to go heal your heart. That's what this is about. It's for your healing and it's for your future, but this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, it's time to go. This was a very urgent message, so make sure you're really actually listening to your intuition because I don't feel like you really have been fully clocking what your intuition's telling you to do. Your intuition's telling you it's time. And there's divine intervention here. The divine is helping to orchestrate this. It's just the divine can't make you do this thing, but the divine can't push you any harder right now. You're being pushed as hard as possible. And there's still a little bit of like, not willingly, but just kind of like focusing on other things and not allowing yourself to do what the divine is asking you to do or what your higher self is guiding you to do right now, which is fucking reach out. Like, it's break no contact. It's time. It's time for this. You're manifesting it. You're not going to be disappointed. You're not. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helps. This was a very interesting message that came through, very random, very unplanned. So maybe there's something to that as well. Maybe you're being guided to just like do it. Don't overthink it. Yeah, like, because it was just one of those, like, the divine came through and was like, do a reading now. And I was like, fuck, dude, seriously? And Spirit was like, yes, like right now, do it. And then I got guided to grab this deck that I haven't used in a while. And so, it's just one of those, like, there's something in the energy where here shortly, or maybe after this reading, you're going to be like, oh, that was my intuition telling me to do it. I'm just going to do it. And you just reach out. And so maybe there's something symbolic in the way that this message came about as well for how you're being guided to reach out. You're being guided to just do it. Just do it. All right. Well, wishing you all the best. You got this. Ultimately, you've got a beautiful potential here with your person. It's awesome. It really, really is. Has to do with alignment, has to do with soul purpose, has to do with finances, it has to do with happily ever after, it has to do with healing. There's a lot wrapped up in what you're being asked to do right now, which is, break no contact. So you got this. It's gonna be worth it. One way or the other, it's gonna be worth it. Alrighty dokie. Well, feel free to let me know in the comments below if this resonates. Yeah, and you can come back and let me know after you reach out. I would love to hear about it. Feel free to hit that like button. It does help out the channel, so thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, you can hit subscribe. It is free. I will see you on the next message. Bye.